Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. First carry for Carlos Hyde. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there. I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They go screen pass to Hyde. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll go as a gain of 12. And that leads to a Philadelphia first.
Here we go.
They'll give to Hyde. And he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And it'll be a Philadelphia first down.
And that's the way to get things started the first time you touch the football on the road. And you have to believe all week long, all they've talked about is, okay, going into a hostile environment. We're the visiting team. How do we take control of this ball game early? That's one way right there. No fear, guys. And if they had any, it's probably gone after that run.
Hyde. And a solid run down inside the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. And the offense in that middle ground here on 3rd down. 5 yards to go.
Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Out to the flat for Hyde. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
On 2nd down, Hyde. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
So they pick up the 1st down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Henry, the lone man in the backfield. And they'll give it to him here. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Flex round.
Slot man moves right. Derrick Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, that run wasn't very successful. They did have a big one on the previous play. So you get the sense that the offense is probing around, trying to find the ones that are going to work. And when they find them, they'll keep coming back to them.
Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13.
Let's go. Flex round.
On second down, McNair. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Let's go. Ohio.
Out of the gun, it's McNair. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A gain of 7, and they pick up the first.
There's the push to the tight end, and I think they were looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed, I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Flex round. Let's go. Ohio. Flex round. Here we go. Brand 38. Flex round.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Ah, yes, that's today's NFL defensive tackle. Not just a space eater anymore. A guy with agility, movement skills, who can rush the passer and make plays in the offensive backfield.
From the gun, here's McNair. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. So a second down incompletion now brings up third down.
Let's go. Nice round. Ohio.
McNair. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. That one good for 15 and a first.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
The slot man in motion right. And we've arrived at the 2-minute warning here in half number 1. Beckham will go in motion right. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. And quickly they get to the line. Slot man moves right. Now McNair. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Yeah, the Eagles will go with an extra DB here as they prepare for a stop on third.
Thinking pass all the way.
McNair to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Now they send a man in motion right. Again to Henry. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Shift together here from the D-line. Second down. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Rhett Ellison punching it in from a yard away. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And he's able to put it through. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. They go play action here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. They find some open field here. And he is out of bounds, getting it just shy of the 35. 12 yards on the pickup. And that leads to a Philadelphia first. One receiver left, 3 to the right.
Let's go! Flex round! Flex round! Ohio!
Now a play fake here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays.
Listen. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Javon Hargrave in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. Here's McNair. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And with great field position here, chance for some points before the break.
That's prime real estate. Just have to decide how they want to try and take their shot to try and put those points on the board.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Hyde, the lone man in the backfield. And he'll get it up the middle. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They'll run with Henry. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 2nd down, McNair. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Time running out here on the play clock. Now McNair goes underneath for Henry. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Out of the gun, it's McNair. And that'll be incomplete. Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. The play clock's running down. From the gun, here's McNair. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. It'll be a gain of 4. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st and 10, McNair. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
McNair to throw. And this is incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
Let's go.
Now McNair. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on second down.
Ohio! Here we go! Flex round! Here we go! Let's go! Let's go!
They run it again with Hyde. And he'll get this one up to the 26. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. 3rd down and 4. One receiver left, 3 to the right.
Let's go! Flex round!
Back to throw here. Being chased out left. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. 7 yards on the play. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Here we go! Flex round!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
He'll look to throw. J.J. Nelson, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments of this one. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. And tough starting field position here. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass.
Here we go. What? Nine. Ohio. Ohio. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. They get 31 yards that time. And it'll be a Carolina first. They're going to hurry back to the line now. An encroachment penalty here, maybe just a mental lapse, partner.
Sometimes you have to just watch the football. Make sure it's snapped before you're jumping.
And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense. After the penalty, it's Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there on 1st and 5, and it leaves him with a more standard second down. On second down, McNair. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Around 2 minutes to go, and if the D can hold them, that'll end this one.
We always think about the offense attacking. In this case, I'm looking for the defense to do the same.
From the gun, here's McNair. Over the middle to Beckham. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. He'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Back to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain here down to the 22. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Come on, let's go! Ohio! Ohio!
They'll look to throw. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Play clock getting low, so Sean Payton says, let's take a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's go! Flex round!
Back to throw. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the first down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline.
Yeah, that's 3rd down 101. You got to go to the marker, know where it is. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go! Let's go! Flex round! Flex round!
They'll run. It's Henry. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. Here, Charles, they do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
They start the drive with Hyde. And an alley to run. Carlos Hyde, see you later. He's at the 30. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see it. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Let's go.
And the back goes into motion. Now McNair looking for a 1st down throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 58 yards. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So 20 seconds remain. It'll come down to this. And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Here we go.
The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And they'll indeed take a knee.